Buying secondhand is gaining popularity. But do you find yourself at the thrift store buying random things that you're not quite sure what you're going to do with? You're just wanting to bring something new into your home? Well, today I'm going to show you how I use my thrifted items in my home. Welcome to the Peaceful Home. I'm TeresaElling if we haven't met. I've been a professional organizer for almost 20 years. And one thing I see a lot is people that bring things into their home, hoping to get a new look with decor, change things up a bit, but they're not quite sure what to do with their stuff. And so it ends up in piles, boxes, closets, and now we're decluttering it. Are you ready for my #1 tip on how to thrift without bringing clutter into your home? It's to make sure that every item you purchase has an intended purpose in your home. That means you are pretty darn sure you know exactly where that's going to go as soon as you get home. Now, obviously, we can't do this 100% of the time. There's times when I know this is going on a shelf somewhere, I'm just not quite sure where. But be cautious of that because that can quickly turn into a slippery slope of I bought all of these things thinking they will go somewhere in my home. I'm going to show you today how I bought very intentionally each thing. So let's jump into the haul. I'll start with this beautiful pumpkin terrine. Now this would be beautiful for soup, or my daughter was saying for eggnog. If you haven't tried my eggnog recipe, it's not only great for Christmas, but all of winter. I'll link that below. But that would be really fun too. It did not come with a ladle, and I do have a false graph soup tureen that doesn't have a ladle either. So I'm probably going to look at purchasing one either on eBay or possibly new that could function in both of the tureens. I literally saw this from across the way because it's huge and just so beautiful. It's new. It's a Better Homes and Garden. And it was $8 at Salvation Army. I had a 25% off coupon, so I paid $6 for this. How many of you know about this set? If you know what this is, put it in the comments below. This is from Currier and Ives, and last week I actually did an entire video on Currier and Ives, and I forgot that I have a creamer and sugar bowl from this set. They are the only pieces I have, and I have them set aside because I was hoping to collect more. And I found these. I actually found quite a bit more at this thrift store, but right now I have very limited space because I am house sharing with my daughter and son-in-law. And so my space is a little bit limited, and because of that, I chose to only get 4 of the cups and saucers. But I will probably do another video just on this set because it has such a unique story and I just love the design. But these are going to be incorporated into my home decor today. Next, if you can believe it, is another Currier and Ives. This is a pie plate. I guess that's what I would call it. It's not a very high edge, but it's beautiful. I covered this in last week's video. I actually have the print of this, the Old Homestead Winter. So beautiful, and I love this green color. At the same thrift store where I found the blue and white dishes and that Currier and Ives, I found this piece of ironstone. And I think this is so gorgeous. It was only $1 because it has a huge chip in the corner. But I'm not buying this to eat off of. I knew I wanted this one to display in the fall. And so I figured sitting on a shelf with some things in front of it, you'll never see the chip. But isn't that gorgeous? It really reminds me of my fall winter dishes, the Johnson Brothers Friendly Village, and it just has a similar vibe. Love the colors. This was such a great thrift haul. I found so many things yesterday. I don't even think I could pick my favorite, but I sure do love this picture. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, I saw it from across the room, made a beeline to it. It was $12. And I feel like it was absolutely worth it. This would be a minimum of $25 in an antique store. It's in perfect condition, and I absolutely love it. Do you collect anything like this or any of the Crocs? I'd actually love to hear about what you guys do collect. If you're watching my videos, you may be interested in dishes, but definitely vintage items. One of my favorite things about thrifting is being able to be on the hunt and find something that I collect and bring it home for a really great price. I may peruse the toy aisle once in a while because I do have 8 grandchildren. In fact, I have an old video I did. I will link it below. It was my Palm Springs thrift haul where I go through all of the things that I look for when I'm thrifting. Take a look at that. But in this case, I did find some beautiful wooden cutting food for a play kitchen. And it comes with a little cutting board and a knife. And because I was with my daughter and grandkids, we were checking out the toys. This was actually all with a bunch of junk, like a bunch of plastic stuff wrapped up in a bag. And it was almost overlooked because of the plastic stuff, but I could see the wooden play food inside and took a chance, and almost all the pieces are here. There was also randomly 2 beautiful wooden tops. This is the little one. There's one about this size, probably double or triple the size. And these are gonna go in my bookcase. I love to put little things like this tucked in my bookcase for my grandkids to find and play with. Down to the last 2. Now this one I didn't find yesterday. This was a week ago when I was in a different town, and I bought some clothing that day and this lamp. And we've been looking for a lamp to go in the corner of the library. And it's already fitted with an amber bulb. And I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with the lampshade. It's not in horrible shape, and so it's good for now. But I would love to maybe do a tutorial on the pleated lampshades. Those are very popular if you're into English cottage, cottagecore, French country. So I'm considering that for the future, but right now I think it's the perfect lamp to light up that dark corner. My last item was not from the thrift store, but it was a Facebook Marketplace find. And it's the whole reason I went to this town an hour away. And I decided while I was there, I might as well thrift. And I'm so glad I did. But I was looking for a cabinet that would go to the right of our stairs in the library. And it would be a spot where I could set things down that need to go upstairs. For a while I was using our small desk, but it got moved back into another corner. And so this spot was empty, and I've only been looking for about a week, but this one popped up on Marketplace and I headed to see it, and it was just perfect. Let's go take a look at that, and then I can show you how I'm putting all of these things in my home. So this is the corner that I'm talking about. Ignore my bookcase. It is sadly in disarray, and it's my next project. And here's the cabinet. I am so thrilled with it. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm hoping to put all of our cards and board games in here. This side is designed, of course, for silverware, but I'm gonna see if I can pull all that out. Another large drawer, and then a cabinet, and there's a shelf in there. Where did the shelf go? Oh, it's in the back. I'm going to move all of my board games here and style it up. I've got a window behind me, so there's probably going to be a lot of shadows. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, look, that's an entire insert that came right out. Picture of someone. My goodness, I remember when my girls used to wear these little plastic chokers. Let's see, I can't get that out. All right, goodies in here. Just giving this a thorough wipe down. Now I've made a decision that this is my container for games. That means everything has to fit. And if it doesn't fit, I need to choose the best, the family favorites to stay and the others to be donated. Normally this basket, which has our cards in it, is in the bookcase, and I'll be able to empty that out and put those in here. I really love how this looks, especially the books. I tried some greens in here and they didn't look great, so I might need something different, or I might need to just leave it as is. The big question is what to do with the wall here. In my Courier and Ives video, I showed a clip of how I had all 4 of the season prints up here on this wall, and I thought maybe I should put those up again. But I also think that one large piece of art would look really cool here, but I don't have anything. So I decided to run to the thrift store really quick. You're not gonna believe what I found. This is an original watercolor. Isn't that beautiful? I wanna make sure that you can see it. It was $6.99, so I snatched it. So here's where I need some help. I'm gonna hold this up so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Now, I love the print. It reminds me so much of our own river, and beautiful colors. So this is the dilemma. Put this up or the 4 Courier and Ives prints. I can't hold up 4 prints at the same time, so I just kind of stuck it in Canva to give you an idea of what it might look like. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I need to make a decision. Also, if you're on Instagram, I'm going to do a poll in my story, and so you can vote there as well. Thanks for your help with this decision. Whichever way the vote goes, I will put it in my stories on Instagram and Facebook. And if you're not subscribed, please consider that. Hit that notification bell and you'll be alerted each time I upload a video. Thank you so much for joining me today on The Peaceful Home. Have a great day.